I'm Jenny with In Touch, and we're back with another installment of 90 Day Follow-Up. To kick things off, we're starting with our OMG moment of the week. Tim and Melyza are engaged. Yep, the couple who last we heard were donezo just took things to the next level. In the most recent episode of 90 Day Bears All, the couple revealed the news and said that Tim popped the question just 24 hours after arriving in Colombia to reunite with Melyza. In an interview with People, Tim said, quote, "Before our proposal, I felt like I was trying to move on from what felt right for me in my life. I now realize how foolish I was, like always, and the bottom line is, Melyza is the only woman I am meant to spend my life with." Aww. Now, as fans remember, the two met in college while Melyza was studying in the US on a student visa. After school, Melyza moved back to Colombia and the two did long distance. Unfortunately, it was revealed that Tim had cheated on Melyza with his co-worker, and in season 2 of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, fans saw as Tim moved to Colombia in hopes to prove his love for Melyza. Eventually, the pair decides it would be best for Tim to move back to the US and return to Colombia once he had obtained a work visa. On the February 28th episode of 90 Day Bears All, the pair revealed they had once again broken up once Tim got back to the US because he had apparently been flirting with another co-worker. To make things even wilder, after they broke up, he asked a third co-worker out on a date. By the sounds of it, if the couple wants things to work out this time around, Tim is going to need to get a job where there are no women present because, yeesh. Moving on to some 90 Day news, Jay Smith has finally signed his divorce papers after 3 separate filings, and Ashley Martin is celebrating. The 90 Day Fiance star took to Instagram to announce the news, writing, quote, "If you're noticing I look happier and a little bit lighter, it could be the lipo, or it could be that I have a ton of baggage off my shoulders. This death sentence of a marriage is officially over, just waiting on the decree. This bitch is single and ready to mingle. Boy, is this divorce party gonna be fun." In an interview with Us Weekly, Ashley said, quote, "I'm just happy and feel free. It took a long time to get him to sign. This is a celebration, no sadness over here." Ashley and Jay were married for 8 months before she first filed for divorce in January 2019. Less than 2 weeks later, she withdrew the paperwork, but filed for divorce again in April 2019. However, in March 2020, Ashley revealed that she and Jay were giving their marriage another try and that things would be different this time. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and they ended things in September 2020. By the looks of it, a reconciliation is off the table for good. In the latest episode of 90 Day Fiance, Stephanie is going full steam ahead with Ryan's cousin Harris, mere hours after ending things with her fiance. Now, as we discussed last week, Stephanie ended things with Ryan and immediately called up his cousin Harris to accompany her for the few more days she'll be in Belize. Stephanie has admitted to having serious feelings for Harris and is even considering bringing him to the US. I mean, at this point, it's clear Stephanie is looking for a companion, and Harris already seems more genuine than Ryan, though he hasn't really had much of a chance to mess up yet. What we do know is that Harris has 3 children of his own, all from the same woman who he has been on and off with for the last 14 years. During his confessional to the camera, he did say that moving to America would be great for him because, quote, "The Americans are rich people with a great big house and everything they need in life." But he redeemed himself a bit, adding he would be by Stephanie's side, taking good care of her, protecting her, and making sure she gets the right treatment she deserves, which at this point, that may be all Stephanie is looking for. And I guess we'll just have to wait until next week to find out what happens, but I'm weirdly rooting for this strange rebound pseudo-relationship to work out. Also, in the most recent episode of 90 Day Fiance, Jovi is up to his regular antics and seems fully prepared to ruin his wedding day. On the day of his bachelor party, Yara fell and had a scare with the baby. Though the doctor said everything was fine, it was certainly an emotional ordeal. Being considerate, Jovi asked Yara if she wants him to stay home and be with her, but she said it was fine for him to go ahead to his bachelor party, upon a few conditions. He just can't be out all night, and he needs to control his alcohol intake because they have to catch a flight the next morning. Well, guess what happened? Jovi was out all night and got wasted. Shocker. In the preview for next week's episode, Yara is pissed and won't even talk to her soon-to-be husband. leave it to Joby to ruin his own wedding day. If he were smart, he would have 1, packed before heading out for the night, and 2, not had his bachelor party the night before leaving, or been responsible like his friend Klein and gone home early after a pleasant 2 hours of partying. And now for our couples counseling segment, this week goes to Brandon and Julia, who are having some serious wedding planning issues. Julia is excited for their wedding and is expecting more excitement from her fiance. And while I totally understand that wedding planning isn't typically in the guy's wheelhouse, Brandon is next level checked out. He doesn't know who will be attending his wedding, but somehow his mom has all the details. He doesn't want to offer his opinion whatsoever about anything because it's clear he just doesn't care. And when the venue coordinator asked why they wanted their wedding day on Mother's Day weekend, which was a whole to-do that Brandon and Julia pushed for, he couldn't answer. He just stood there looking like a deer in the headlights and couldn't understand why Julia would be upset by this. Here's to hoping Brandon can get his act together enough to make this wedding happen. Well, that's all for this week's 90 Day Fiance. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, we're leaving you with our memeable moment of the week.